Going on YouTube? It's Cooler1921 here. Sorry I haven't done a vid in a minute, but I was actually just waiting until the new format came up. But I like it. I like this format a lot. I really think that Blackwings will be tier 1 for the first couple of months, to be honest with you. Just because they really didn't lose anything but a whirlwind. It's all good though. But I'll explain all that in my video about what I think is going to be hot in the format. But right now, here's a deck list for the deck that I'll most likely I'm taking to New Jersey Regional this weekend. Or no, not New Jersey. Rochester, New York, excuse me. I'm taking it to jump. And I most likely, if it does well at Rochester, and the other couple of regionals coming up in March, then I'll most likely take it to the 75th anniversary New Jersey jump. But here's the deck list. 3 Sirocco. Most of the monsters are still the same, but I still put them out there anyway. 3 Shura. I love Shura. I think he's just like a Stratos to me. You go whirlwind summon Shura, just like a Stratos. I love him. 3 Bora. 3 Kalu. 2 Vayu. 1 Gores. I like Gores in this deck because I actually think I want to add True Nade, to be honest with you, just so I can like True Nade is set up for a Gores play. Or just True Nade, even if I have like, a big play and keep my like whirlwinds in my hand just in case they go heavy and then they try to, go. But basically, now that you have 2 whirlwinds now, they're going to want to clear your back rows even more now. Try to anyway, so Gores is a lot better option. He can come back on the defensive side, against Lightsworn, even though they're kind of dead anyway. But he can, he's still a really good card. He's my favorite monster. I really don't not run him in most of my decks. And I really like how I can combo it with Shura, kill a monster, and get Vayu, the skill drain Vayu. And I can synchro with the token for level 8, and I can synchro with this for level 8. I've done it a couple times and made 2 level 8s out of Gores before, so he's a really big help. And he stops, the OTKs, even if there are some OTKs in this format. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to find something. Blackwings can still OTK. I think that's the only deck right now that I know of that can just straight up OTK you. But 2 Blizzard, 1 Gale, and 1 Dark Arm Dragon. For the spells, got the 1 Allure Darkness. I think I'll be adding the Black Treasure card, even though they nerfed it hard. You, I think, remove from play Blackwing monster in your hand first. Then you draw 2 cards, and you can only activate 1 of those Black Treasures per turn, and you can't special summon in the same turn. So I can't drop the Dark Arm if I just drew it and all that. Basically, I activated to get 2 more cards and set up for next turn, which is okay. I mean, I guess I can still run 2. Shoot, I can still draw 2 cards, So it's a slower paced format. I'm not supposed to be trying to really OTK anybody anyway. I'm supposed to, overwhelm my opponents with the Blackwings and Icarus attacks and all that good stuff anyway, until they have no more resources. That's how I usually play anyway. Very conservative. 1 Brain Control, 1 My Body's a Shield, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Heavy Storm, 2 Smashing Ground. Really good against Gladiator Beast. I side the 3rd one against Glads. Book of Moon and this card become really important in this format, especially My Body's a Shield. I wouldn't be surprised if people took out Solemn Judgment and started main decking at least 2-3 My Body's a Shield. Compliments of Roy Sinclair, topping with X Sabers, even though I kind of, you don't want to run Solemn with 3 My Bodies, but I can just still picture, with these running around everywhere. Gadgets will probably be the only pain deck to play against because they have 3 Fissure and 3 Smashing Ground. So if you My Body one, I'd be like, all right, sure, Fissure, like your 1 card. I really think Colossal Fighter is very weak to this format. Like he's already been losing popularity, but going from 1 extra deck. But with Smashing Ground and Fissure at 3, he really kind of has no place in this format. Well, he has a place, but a very small place. 2 Book of Moon. Gotta get another super rare when I sold one of mine. Shouldn't have, but oh well. 2 Black Whirlwind. For the traps, you got 1 Trap Dust Shoot, 1 Dust Tornado. I took out Icarus Attack. Let me go to that real quick. I run only 2 Icarus Attack right now. I took out 1 Icarus for a Dust Tornado for the simple fact to end phase, or not even end phase, pop a Starlight Road. Starlight Road is this really good trap card coming out. If 2 or more cards are gonna get destroyed on your side of the field, or I don't know if it's on your side of the field or whatever, but if Heavy Storm, Judgment Dragon, Gazaris, Lightning Vortex, cards like that, if they're about Icarus Attack, if they destroy 2 or more cards in the field, you can activate the trap card, Starlight Road, negate whatever card that's about to destroy two or more, and then you can special summon a Stardust from your deck. You don't even have to. So basically, you run 3 of those in your deck, not even run 1 Stardust Dragon, and negate all of your opponent's big plays, and that's crazy. And you can still roll Oppression, and I don't know if you guys know that rule yet, but you can Oppression it regardless if they activate the special summon effect or not. But I want to be able. I can't run 3 Icarus main decked in this format for the simple reason, like I said, Starlight Road running around everywhere. Now that I think about it, I think I might actually run 2 myself main decked in my deck because I don't really like my whirlwinds getting hit. So I can go, normal whirlwind, normal summon Shura, get a card, set Starlight Road. Then when they go heavy, it won't devastate me as bad as when I go set bottomless. I just hate getting heavy like that. But what can you do? 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Torrential Tribute, 1 Mirror Force, 2 Royal Oppression. I was going to take 1 out because the special summons isn't going to be that crazy this format with Lumina being at 1 and stuff, especially against Lightsworn. But everybody's adapting and going to GB. I know not everybody, but a lot of people are adapting and going to GB. So this card really hurts them. If they don't have the heavy or the MST, they're basically sitting duck until they do. So gotta still keep the 2. And even that 2, I don't think nobody ran 3 anyway. Like sometimes I side 3 like my local tournaments and stuff because I know the meta, and so I want to go 3 oppression. But you don't really want to open with 2 in your opening hand unless your opponent doesn't have heavy. But regardless, you shouldn't want to have both anyway. And last but not least, bottomless trap hole. So yeah, like I said, there's a deck. You know what? I'll go ahead and put out the extra deck right quick. How much time do I have left? 6 minutes. I'm good. 1 Allied Justice Catastor, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Blackwings Silverwind Ascendant, 2 Armwing, 2 Armor Master, 1 Bernard. He's at 1 finally. Be honest with you, I think they should put bottomless back at 3 just for even though it hurts my deck. But I really think that it would make you more scared to go. Well, not scared, but more cautious to go play Bernard like that. That'll make people want to main deck my body more. You know what I mean? So I think that'd be cool. But it's whatever though. Colossal Fighter. Still good against Lightsworn, still good against any deck that, tries to kill stuff by battle most of the time. So, I mean, Honest being at 2, at least, they can drop 1 Honest and I don't have to hopefully worry about a second one being in their hand. Hopefully they milled it or whatever. But there are more than 1 deck that can run Honest, so I guess I got a lot more to worry about. 1 Goyle Guardian, 1 Magical Android, 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Stardust Dragon, no, excuse me, 2 Stardust Dragon, I'm lying. And I might run a 3rd if I do run Starlight Road for the simple fact, if I activate 2 on Starlight Road, but I have a chance to actually synchro summon for 1 properly, then I'm screwed. But I mean, I might not need more than 2, but I'll just test that. And Thought Ruler Archfiend. I like it, but I don't like it. He's really good against Monarchs and he's really good against Gadgets, but back 2, 3 formats ago, Telenet format, it was literally really good against Gadgets and Monarchs. When you set Oppression, Thought Ruler. Monarchs can't do anything. They can't soul exchange. They can't brain control. None of that. But with 3 Fissure and 3 Smashing Ground running around, I don't think when Telenet format was there, I don't think this card was out. Or Smashing Ground and Fissure were both at 3 at that time. So Thought Ruler didn't really have to feel the wrath of that. So he's really not that awesome like he used to be anymore. Shrink, he can still block and all that, and Dimensional Prison will still be a good card. I mean, I'll probably still keep it. I don't know what I want to do yet. I got to go through a whole bunch of testing before I call myself doing anything, but that's the deck that I'm going to be running. I usually don't put out my deck that I'm running at the moment, but it's Blackwings, not knocking my deck, but it's not like any type of crazy tech in it. Like I did tech a Wind Blast at one point because I always draw values and stuff, so I can discard a value or discard a Sirocco. Because sometimes I don't want to normal summon a Sirocco so it could get bottomless or something. I'm trying to get it in the grave so I can Wind Blast, and plus obviously it disrupts your opponent. So I picked that over Raigeki Break any day because my body, and stuff everywhere. But yeah, that's the deck. If you don't mind, rate, subscribe, 5 stars, and shout out to Adrian High, got 2nd place this weekend. Shout out to Satoshi Kato, that got 1st place at Shonen Jump Nashville. During round 8, I was X2 going into round 8, and I scooped for money and cards to whoever my opponent was. I forgot who it was. But shout out to them. Real good job, Adric. I'll put his link in the sidebar actually, so you can go subscribe to him. And yeah, that's it. So I'll be posting up other videos soon. Be prepared, and I'll talk to you guys later. Kuma1921 out. Peace.